dodges and retaliates with a thrasher. Eli narrowly avoids it and counters with Chiller, momentarily freezing Nacho. However, Nacho breaks free, firing his Night Geist and hitting Eli. He escapes, dragging Burpee along as the ghosts confront him, and Eli, inspired by a friendly Fright Guy slug, enlists the ghost's help to confront Nacho. Meanwhile, Cord and Trixie work to stop the Dark Water pool. Nacho, unafraid of the ghosts, retreats to the Slug Terran Express with a stash of dark water. Cord manages to shut down the pump, transforming the ghosts back into normal men. They explain that Deathweed was once a gold mine before Dr. Black's takeover.
You want to erase it all?
Grateful, they gift the Shane Gang some Fright Guy slugs. Despite the assistance, Eli feels it's a hollow victory since Nacho and Black escaped with the dark water, ending with a scene of Black surrounded by containers. The Shane Gang interrupts Lock and Load's attack on a shipment of Fandango slugs. Crucial for reviving Bullseye Cavern after the native slugs fled due to dark water. On their way, Eli learns that slug energy powers Slug Terra's caverns. Lock and Load pursue them, causing a cave-in that leads the gang through Shadow Clan territory. Pronto's antics prompt a chase, culminating in Eli trying to reason with a Shadow Clan member. Just as tensions rise, Burpee chirps frantically. The clan lets them pass, leaving Eli curious about Burpee's message. Upon reaching Bullseye Cavern, they introduce the Fandangos, but the slugs flee in fear just as Lock and Load make a dramatic entrance. Eli and Cord confront the duo while Pronto searches for the Fandangos, and Trixie investigates the source of the slugs' fear deep in Bullseye. After beating the troublesome duo, Trixie informs the boys that the slugs are running from dark water that is seeping out of the cavern's monument. So Eli asks Doc if he can handle purifying this much, to which he replies with a serious and pumped up look. You go, Doc. As Doc tries to clean the dark water, he begins to lose steam. And just at that moment, Pronto arrives with one Fandango, which Trixie says is enough to give Doc a boost. And it does. Now the dark water is purified, and the Fandangos and native slugs find some new places to roost. The gang wonders how many other characters are starting to be infected with dark water, and whatever happened to Lock and Load. Lock and Load ran to regroup and questioned if they should now inform Black, just when Shadow Clan arrived and chased them. Pronto gets captured for illegally spitting gum in a restricted area, prompting the Shane Gang to devise a plan to free him and other unjustly imprisoned individuals. To succeed, they need to execute a complex trick shot. Their first attempt fails spectacularly. Cord recalls a legendary trick shooter named Mario Bravado, who quit after losing a bet to Dr. Black. They find Mario working at Ricochet Pizza, where he uses his slug to ricochet ingredients for making pizzas. Eli tries to convince Mario to help them with the trick shot, but Mario opts to teach Eli the art of trick shooting through pizza making. Eli eventually masters the technique, and Mario decides to join the gang to help free Pronto and the others. Eli finds out that Pronto is on a speed train heading into a tunnel and has to separate Pronto's wagon from the main express. Eli does a really good trick shot and he switches the path of Pronto's wagon, but it leads to a dead end, and Mario does a crazy trick shot and frees all the prisoners and opens the wagon. Unfortunately, Pronto doesn't make it and is falling to his death when Eli trick shoots a slug that catches Pronto and saves him. Mario goes back to his pizza job again, and Eli thanks him and offers him a place in the team, to which Mario responds, not now. In the next episode, on a painfully slow day, largely due to Pronto's cooking, Trixie convinces the Shane Gang to hunt for the rare Enigma slug. Upon arrival, they discover they're not the only ones searching for them. Several other hunters are present, along with a couple looking to purchase the slug. The gang tries to persuade the hunters to stop cutting down trees, as this endangers the native slug's habitat. They collectively decide to smoke the Enigma out using flaring guns. Eli accidentally triggers a deadly slug trap, but manages to save the slug from falling into it. To his shock, Trixie reveals that the saved slug is Enigma. Suddenly, Stalker, a feared slug hunter, demands the Enigma and the trap back. The shootout ensues, with Eli using the Enigma, but suffering a backdash that distorts his vision. Trixie saves him, and Eli admits he couldn't see how the Enigmo transformed. The Shane gang embarks on a distressed hunt for the rare Enigmo slug while evading the notorious hunter Stalker and his slughounds. As they navigate the traps set by Stalker, Cord gets tranquilized, Trixie is trapped in a cage, and Pronto falls into a pit, leaving Eli to face Stalker alone. Using Chiller and Spinner, Eli manages to evade the hounds, but gets cornered by Stalker, who captures the Enigma. With Burpee's help, Eli regains his vision after a slug switch and confronts Stalker again. After a successful duel, Stalker is knocked into his own cage and the gang reunites. They encounter a wealthy couple interested in buying the Enigma, but Eli declines, valuing the hard work of saving it over a sale. While fleeing from Black's men after destroying his refinery, the Shane gang escapes into the flumes, a mysterious river beneath Slugterra. Cord teaches the gang how to use their mecha beast to run on water, confessing his dislike for it and admitting he showers only once a year. The chase intensifies until they duck into a side tunnel, causing Black's men to stop and laugh, leaving Eli puzzled. As the gang realizes the enemy's laughter, Eli figures out that they're heading toward a waterfall, prompting urgency to escape before it's too late. The gang finds themselves in Undertow Cavern, ruled by the reptilian pirate captain Malvolio Drake. He offers them a choice: surrender some slugs or turn back. The gang refuses and attempts to escape, but gets captured.